In this video, we will review some key terminology for building online classes.
We'll also explain the merits of different digital tools, like assessment types, case studies, and VR and AI technology. We'll provide tips on how to best relate them to course material.
We hope you leave this video feeling empowered to bring your digital education course to the next level.
The class website is one of the most basic elements of digital education, often called the LMS, or Learning Management System. Brand name systems include Canvas, Blackboard, and Moodle. They work mostly the same way. Think of them as containers for documents, videos, and discussion boards. It's the central hub, the digital classroom, where learning happens. Ideally, the LMS/website is integrated with all the other tools of the class, like Zoom, Panopto, and other presentation recording apps, so students can do everything they need to do with ease. The second key element of modern classes is live sessions. These are also known as synchronous events because they happen in real time. They could also be in person, like a traditional class, or they could take place on Zoom or some other online meeting app. These sessions involve two-way live interaction. In terms of basic learning strategies, it's all the same, whether you're meeting in a classroom or on Zoom. Live sessions are great for debate, discussion, collaboration, and polling. Activities thrive when everyone is together at the same time. It's a time for real-time exchanges and feedback.
This contrasts with asynchronous events, which happen at different times and different places. If I need to watch a video before Wednesday's class, I can do it whenever I want beforehand. One of the most useful tools for asynchronous learning is the discussion board. These boards are often built into the learning management system. Discussion boards generally work best when they're led by a cohort of learners with an instructor or TA who adds prompts, responds to others' comments, and stimulates conversation in real time. Another useful element for digital classes are recorded lectures. Like other tools we've been discussing, these videos can be used both for classes that meet in person and online. Video lectures are used in flipped classes. In a flipped class, the usual classroom lesson is transferred to video. Students then watch the lesson before class on their own time. Class time is thus available for active learning, discussions, debate, and collaboration. Recorded lectures can play a powerful role in in-person courses.
Other elements that are very common in digital education projects are reading or digital cases. These can be shared on the LMS like a video recorded lecture or any other digital file. Ideally, if it's a reading, it could be shared digitally. And if it's a digital case, it allows for reviewing and reading before the class meets, so that the class time can be used more productively and material explored more deeply. Projects and assignments are a common staple of classes. Class projects and assignments can use all the elements we've described, like reading or digital cases. These are tools to help students work better, especially when collaboration is needed. The key thing is that these are posted on the LMS, thus encouraging students to actively engage with the materials and each other. Studies show that most learning really happens when students are active learning, when they're engaged in working through problems with each other.
Then we have assessments, which are always integral to education. It's very important to measure how well learning happens and to clearly communicate with students how and why they will be assessed. The assessments should be mapped to learning outcomes so that lessons are designed to teach and connect the assessments to the learning outcomes. Assessments should be frequent and timely, with the goal of helping students improve and learn. There are two types of assessments, formative and summative. Formative assessments are for learning. They can be used to monitor learning, motivate students, guide instruction, and give students feedback. Formative assessments happen throughout the course. Summative assessments are of learning and are more high stakes. They happen after the course by measuring achievement and evaluating student learning. Finally, we must discuss newer tools that are developing quickly and gaining lots of traction, like AI, polling, and VR. AI became a mass sensation in late 2022 with the release of ChatGPT. Despite being in its early stages, artificial intelligence will allow for something that's been talked about for years: adaptive learning. What this means is that AI can help students determine what they should learn next according to their behavior in early lessons. If you've shown a strong knowledge of a topic, the class won't continue that topic. It will move to the next logical topic in a way that best suits your learning style. Polling is also gaining popularity quickly. Polling can happen in classes both online and in person using clickers. It allows for professors to interact with larger groups of students and get the room's temperature. Virtual reality allows leaders and doers the opportunity to see and otherwise experience environments that would normally be impossible to access. Medical students could take trips through arteries or organs inside the body. Astronauts could get on a spaceship and visit Mars. However, VR is generally expensive to create and also currently not commonly usable in its full capacity because it requires special types of glasses and delivery devices, which are not yet developed enough for widespread use.
We hope this overview of digital education tools proves to be helpful.
We can't wait to see how you choose to shape your students' learning experiences.
Thank you for joining us.